My father left when I was 6 and never paid child support. I bought the house he was renting 24 years later, and handed him the eviction notice myself. I'm standing on the porch of 412 Maple Street, eviction notice in my trembling hand, staring at the peeling paint on the door I used to press my ear against as a 6-year-old, listening for Daddy to come home. He never did. Not really. 24 years of planning led to this moment. 24 years of watching Mom work 3 jobs while he sent exactly $0 in child support. 24 years of birthdays without cards, Christmases without calls, graduations without applause. But I kept track of him. Always. When I saw the house go up for sale 6 months ago, I knew. The universe was handing me poetic justice on a silver platter. I liquidated my savings, took out loans, called in every favor. My real estate agent thought I was crazy for paying above asking price for a rental property in this neighborhood. If she only knew. The door opens and there he is. Older, grayer, but still wearing that same dismissive expression I remember from childhood. He doesn't recognize me at first. Why would he? The last time he saw me, I was missing my front teeth. Can I help you? His voice is rougher now, probably from all the cigarettes Mom said he couldn't quit. David Martinez? I keep my voice steady, professional. I'm Sarah Chen, your new landlord. I watch his face for any flicker of recognition. Nothing. The man who contributed half my DNA doesn't even know my married name. There's been some mistake, he starts, but I cut him off. No mistake. I bought this property last month. Cash offer. I hold out the eviction notice. You have 30 days to vacate. His face goes white. 30 days? I've been here 8 years. The old landlord never had problems with me. That's rich. No problems except being 3 months behind on rent, according to the records I pulled. The previous landlord was too old and tired to chase him down. I'm not. The property is being renovated for new tenants, I lie smoothly. Well, half lie. There will be new tenants. Eventually. He takes the notice with shaking hands and I see it then, in his eyes. The slow realization. The way his mouth opens slightly, the way he looks at me really looks at me for the first time. Sarah? His voice cracks on my name. 30 days, Mr. Martinez. The notice explains your options. I turn to leave, my heart hammering against my ribs. Part of me wants to run. Part of me wants to scream at him, to demand answers for every missed birthday, every time Mom cried herself to sleep, every lie she told me about why Daddy couldn't visit. Wait. His voice stops me at the gate. I know I wasn't. I know I messed up. I face him. He looks smaller now, standing in the doorway of a house he can't afford to keep. You don't get to do this now, I say quietly. You don't get to acknowledge me now that I have something you need. Sarah, please. I don't have anywhere else to go. The please does something to me. For just a second, I'm 6 again, begging him not to leave. But then I remember Mom's hands, cracked and bleeding from cleaning offices all night. I remember eating cereal for dinner because it was all we could afford. I remember every time she had to choose between electricity and groceries. You should have thought about that 24 years ago. I walk away and don't look back. Should notice myself. The calls started 3 days later. First his number, which I blocked immediately. Then unknown numbers, which I let go to voicemail. His voice, desperate now, promising things he should have promised decades ago. Sarah, I know I can't make up for lost time, but please. I'm 62. I can't start over. Delete. I've been trying to reach you. Can we just talk? I can explain everything. Delete. Your mother never told me you were struggling. I would have helped if I knew. That one made me laugh out loud. Mom sent him letters for years. Copies of report cards, school pictures, even a video of my high school graduation. All returned to sender or ignored completely. My husband thinks I've gone too far. He's still your father, Mike said last night, watching me delete another voicemail. No, I corrected him. He's a sperm donor who couldn't be bothered to pay for his biological mistake. The eviction process moved forward like clockwork. I hired the best lawyer money could buy, made sure every I was dotted, every T crossed. David Martinez would have no legal recourse, no loopholes to slip through. I drove by the house every few days, watching him pack boxes, load them into a rusted pickup truck I recognized from my childhood. He looked older each time, more defeated. Good. On the 28th day, I got a call from my cousin Maria. What you're doing is cruel, Sarah. Apparently, he'd reached out to extended family, playing the victim. Poor David, being thrown out by his heartless daughter. Poor David, who never got a chance to explain. He had 18 years to explain, I told her. He chose not to. He's family. He stopped being family the day he chose his freedom over his responsibility. The final day came faster than I expected. I parked across the street at 6 a.m., watching the last of his belongings disappear into that same pickup truck. He saw me there and walked over. "I just want you to know," he said through my rolled-down window, "I think about you every day. I always have." "Thinking isn't the same as doing," I replied. "And doing is what mattered when I was a kid eating cereal for dinner because you couldn't send $50 a month." He nodded, tears in his eyes. "I know I don't deserve forgiveness. But I loved you. I love you. Love isn't a feeling, Dad. It's a choice. And you chose wrong every single day for 24 years. He drove away and I sat there in my car, waiting to feel victorious. Waiting for the satisfaction I dreamed about for so long. It never came. Instead, I felt empty. Hollow. Like I'd been carrying this anger for so long that without it, there was nothing left but the echo of a 6-year-old girl who just wanted her daddy to come home. I kept the house. Renovated it exactly like I told him I would. Found nice tenants, a young couple with a baby on the way. Sometimes I drive by and see their lights on, see the father coming home from work, lifting his toddler into his arms. I got my revenge. I proved my point. I showed him exactly what it feels like to lose everything and have nowhere to turn. But 24 years of planning for one moment of justice taught me something I wish I'd learned earlier: revenge tastes like ash in your mouth, and the only person you're really punishing is yourself.